The Flora Foundation is a community-focused, nonprofit mentoring organization empowering students and parents to live on purpose through education, community service, and career planning. And the actual organization is named after my paternal grandmother. Her name was Flora Pearl Humphrey. She passed away in 2001 of a massive heart attack. But what she left with us is a legacy where we saw while she lived, just of family. She loved family and she loved community. And a lot of that was passed on to me. So that's why I have such a love, for connectedness and people being connected and actually empowering, especially our young people, to do even more, because I feel like we have a responsibility to them to do that. And so through the Flora Pearl Foundation, that was one of my ways to be able to do that.
Hi, my name is Reverend Paula Moss, and I am the oldest child of Flora Pearl Humphrey and Winfred Humphrey. And I live in Chicago, Illinois, where I was born and raised. And I was a part of a loving family, and the women in my family were mentors to me.
The education aspect of it is where, I believe that we have an exchange or even a responsibility to each other. It's not just within the classroom walls. A lot of times when you say education, people think that it's in those four walls. But education actually is wherever you go. It's something that you can learn from anywhere. And we have an exchange where if we have a conversation, I give you something and then you give something back to me. So, we want to be able to empower both students and parents in that particular arena. When it comes to community service, I truly believe that when you serve others, you serve yourself. So in that's where we're all connected, and that's where we can actually be empowered by someone else, no matter the situation. And that's something that we would like to teach our students and parents. Yes, and as it relates to the career planning, I had the opportunity to work with the Mayor's Office Division of Youth Services here in Birmingham, Alabama. And with that, I was in the process of helping to create what's called Youth First Breakfast Club. And so we would go into the schools, and it was like a mentoring program where we would talk with them just about different topics and just to get them prepared for different things. And one of the things that was discovered where you had a lot of the young people, they knew what they wanted to do, but the actual path to get there, they didn't have that. And so I thought to take it on a different level and just even in a broader way to actually focus on that particular piece and give them the tools they needed in order to go to the next level. So if you had someone who wants to become an actor or a dancer or a basketball player, you can meet them where they are, but then also introduce them to new things to help them go to the next level, and then even to the next level, and to even take it to be a career if that is something they choose to do. So in order to do that, we have to empower them with that information, but also provide opportunities where they can shadow people in those particular fields. So that's something that we want to focus in on.
I'm excited for you because God has gave you this opportunity to do something for the man, and God has led you to this moment. God is the bomb.
But I want to put action with words because I've seen a lot of events. I've gone to different conferences and things, and I know they were good things, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I just want to know what after the event, what after the workshop, what after those things. Like, will those relationships a year later be better, or will they still suffer because it was just an event? And so I
I want to move beyond the events. I think that we have to do something drastic, and we have to do something in order to become better, 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 better.